am venting. I am venting because I don't give a shit that Mercury is in retrograde. I am so fed up with men my age group, men over 50. What the F is going on? The person I've dated for years doesn't call back. He thought I was dialing for 2 days. Really? Give me an effing break. Then I go on a date. The guy's crying on the date. He's crying. He's emotional. I go from one extreme to the other. And this is the best. Last night, the guy who asked me to meet him was begging me to meet him. First asked me to sleep with him, which I said, I don't do that on the first date. I have rules. And the second thing, he was talking to other women on dating apps while he was with me. So I said, thank you very much. You're so disrespectful.
Well, yes, this situation, dating in your 50s, seems like a whole lot fun, doesn't it, ladies? Yes. This is what happens when you don't settle down in your 20s, when you were at your prime, the peak of your sexual marketplace value, when you have the mass power to get the high value guy, to get, you know, the top the type of guy that you want to start a family. That guy, this is what happens when you go nope. I'm strong and independent and empowered. The view told that there'll be the high value guy waiting for me in the 30s, 40s, but no, he's always gonna be there. That's okay. I'm gonna change my corporate career. Yes, but if you don't do it, and if you chase your career, it gets a little bit complicated for you. You know, the high value guy probably won't be there for you, but um, that's okay. I'm gonna change my corporate career. This is an amusement park, the circus, I should say, of days that you will go on, as this older woman has found out, and I just is comical to me, how this woman acts so shocked. Like, why you are shocked? What did you expect being single in your 50s? It is hard. What did you expect it to look like? Walk on the park? Because everybody has told you that your entire life, your favorite politicians, your favorite celebrities, Hollywood celebrities, your favorite movies, your favorite musicians. I've been telling you over and over how wonderful you are, how you deserve the world, how you are going to get it all, how the world is your oyster, and you everything. Men should just bow down to you. Yeah, you know what happens to women who buy into that. Um, you end up still being 50 and single, still out there dealing with guys who are crying on your dates. Disgusting. Guys fresh out of marriage, guys who are talking to other women. The reason why they are doing this, by the way, the reason why they are not placing value on you is because you never place value on them. Right? You had your opportunity to sell in your 20s, as I say. So these guys are not dumb. They recognize that, and they know that you are in your 50s, that they hold the cards. Sadly, a lot of these women don't think they, but they do, right? These guys turn the tables, right? These guys have their pick of the litter, and I don't even know why a lot of these guys are wasting their time with women in their 50s. Well, actually, I don't know. They are not in mastery. That's why. So they haven't learned a lot of this stuff. Yeah. However, this is how you know the flea market of dates that you are gonna deal with, ladies, when you wait. And as I always say over and over, the longer you wait, the longer you stay single. That's it. The harder it's gonna get, because the longer you stay out there, the more men you sleep with, the more emotional baggage you accumulate. The more the more of these experiences with random men that have no no plans to sticking around. You're just it's gonna get to the point where once you are in your 50s, I mean, don't be surprised that these are the type of guy that you are getting, because no, it's like you are now, you are at the end of the Black Friday, man, right? You gotta treat your dating life almost like a Black Friday. Once they open those doors at that Walmart, you got to be one of the first ones in there. You got to grab your TV that's on sale, okay? You got to get your toaster, you got to get your microwave, you got to get all these necessities that you need, all of the best items, right? While you can. And just walking out of the store, walk out of that store with all your stuff while everybody's still coming in. But what a lot of these chicks end up doing, guys, is they sit at home, they are like, nah, plenty time. CNN told me this Black Friday they have plenty of stock. I don't need to show up. I'm going to sleep in today. I'm going to chase my career. I'm going to go ride the carousel. I don't wanna. It's okay. I don't. These guys always be the right on the next thing, They show up on Black Friday at midnight. Everything ransacked, okay, and everything's gone. Even the clearance bin only has like a few items left, and you're stuck trying to pick from these few items that nobody wanted, right? Welcome to dating in your 50s. If you're a female, this is why you don't want to be out there in your 50s, ladies. You don't want to be out there, and really the answer to not being out there in your 50s, finding a man. I mean, to just even give yourself a little bit of hope for finding a man, which a lot of ladies are not willing to do, is to lower your standards a bit. Realize that you don't know what you don't bring much to the table anymore. You don't right, you are not bringing your looks to the table, right? I mean, there's some 50-year-old woman who've been able to hold on their attractiveness, but like I always say, why would a guy pick you when he could pick the 22-year-old version of you? That doesn't make sense. And not only that, but why would he want the 52-year-old version of you that is now more masculine more mouthy, more louder. Yeah, way more guys have been between your legs. Why would he want the version of you that have more guys between your legs? Right? Most of the guys wouldn't most guys either way. Let's roll on the second clip and see what we have here, guys.
Some crazy dating stories, and I haven't been on a date since I was with the last guy, and I'm like seriously considering never dating again. I see all these horror stories. It's the guys that like me are not the kind of guys I like. Just so much to it, and especially being in my 50s and not being skinny, it just is such a challenge that I don't even know if I want to bother anymore. I just don't know if I should just grow old by myself. I'm already old, but older. Sorry about my hair. But I don't know. I mean, what is your opinion on this dating situation?
Yes, this situation. I don't know. What are you bringing to the table? I mean, okay, you've admitted you're bringing home, I don't know, fat body and an older version of yourself, but really nothing else. But yet you want a guy that you will be attracted to, right? I mean, where is she exchange of value here? I mean, where is the equal exchange value? There is none. There is none, especially if you're a female in your 50s. Like I said, there is not much left you have to offer the guy. Even if you have kept yourself up because he can get the younger version of you easily. I mean, the least you could do is not only lower your you can lower your standards, which this woman needs to do. She just freaking drop her standard, man. Drop her standards and also add something of value to the guy's life. Since you can't do your looks, how about be a better person? How about be a great conversationalist? How about listen to him? And how about pump his ego a little bit? How about tell him about how wonderful he is? Now you see all these affirmation for woman. You're beautiful girl, no matter what, even if you are 300 pounds, you are you are like a diamond in the rough, girl. All these other nonsense that they fed these women, right? This is why I always say never enable narcissists, but this is what a lot of these women have been hearing since birth, right? Thanks to your local leftist politicians and corporations and advertisements feeding these girls this nonsense since birth, and then they believe it, and then they end up in their 50s still single, can lock down a guy on social media doing these rants about how they are fat, old, and can't lock down a high value guy. It's what do you bring to the table? What are you offering, right? I mean, don't see an exchange of value here. An equal exchange of value, there is none, right? There is none. So these chicks need to get a lot more realistic with themselves. Just knock off this delusion that you are, deserving of this level of man when you are don't bring what's required to the table to attract that type of man. I mean, you can't bring the looks anymore, but you can't even bring the right attitude, at least. Right, guys, I want a woman who is feminine. Okay, girl who is feminine, who is not loud, who is not anxious, who is not arrogant, who knows her place, who's a little bit humble. None of these chicks are humble, you know. That's not fellas. When we cover these chicks who are over, I would say over 30s, over 30, but this shit in her 50s, all right. I mean, you notice they are not humble. They are very proud of, like, I'm this way, so what? I don't look like I used to, so what, I mean, they are so proud of that, and it's like, okay, Wolf, expect to land any type of guy. I mean, you are just gonna stay single. I mean, this crap, unfortunately, she's gonna be, well, we could revisit her in 10 years. She'll still be in the exact same situation, and it's not that she needs to give up on dating like she's talking about. Just need to lower your standards. You need to lower your standards, and you need to be more honest with yourself. Let's roll into the third video and final TikTok of the night.
My skin clears up and I lose 20 pounds, shave my legs, and learn how to properly do my eyebrows, and get a whole new wardrobe, comb my hair, and become mentally stable, it's going to be over for all of you.
And she said a mouthful there, but she's pretty much on point there. A lot that she needs to do work on. She's being a little chemical, but I do agree with her. You need to do all this stuff to even give yourself a chance to land a man out there. In the issue is, like I said, a lot of these girls think that they are perfect the way they are. I'm beautiful just that the way I'm Mr. Why do they think that? Because that's what society's been telling them since birth. That's why I'm just annoyed with all these positive affirmations. What I see, so many of these girls, especially the damaged ones, post on a daily basis, whether it's on Facebook, Snap, you name it. They are constantly posting these affirmations about how great they are, and and what they deserve, even though it's on, and what they should get in life, and how they won't settle for land, or all this other stuff. Is like, what are you doing to you? Now, what are you doing to get that? What I mean, what are you doing to deserving of that? Nothing. I just me, like this, because I'm me, I'm special, right? Because you have all these out there, all these simps in every facet of the world, telling them this is stuff unreal. Okay, it's unreal, and it needs to stop, but as always, there you go. So I'm gonna wrap up here until the next time in the in and don't forget to smash the like button below, and see you in the next video, guys. See you later.